Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. It is Monday morning, and we are going to get this week started. Hello. Okay, I see I'm live on YouTube now. So we are going to do the Wreath of Joy Eagle Kit. These are available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. Good morning, Beck. Good morning, Takey Talk. Hello. So what you get in the kit, you get the 16-inch Wreath of Joy frame. This is the one that has the metal grid on the inside. You get your roll of red horizontal wide stripe, blue horizontal wide stripe. You get a roll of each of the red and the red, white, and blue. And you get the amazing eagle sign. Is that not amazing? Y'all know I love eagles. So I had to do the first Wreath of Joy kit with this amazing eagle. So it is available on my website. You can grab it there. And you love these frames. I'm really starting to like them. They're awesome. I love that you can literally put whatever you want because of that metal grid in the middle. So love it. So y'all ready to get started? Good morning, my jelly bean. So let me get this out of the way for just a second. And I'm going to bring you down. So you're going to need 19 pieces of the red cut at 20 inches, 19 to 20 inches. Keep it at 19. You're going to need 19 pieces of that. And you're going to need 19 pieces of the blue cut at 10 inches. And then we've got 18 sets of ribbon tails cut at 14 inches. And that's it. And you don't have to worry about adding the canvas mesh to the middle. Exactly. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to bring you down. If you'd float my boat, I'd appreciate it. So we're going to take each of these pieces and we're going to make our mesh bundle. I'm finding it way easier to go ahead and bundle our mesh. So you're going to need a clip, 2 clips, a zip tie. We're going to start with our 10-inch piece of blue. And I did wood burn this, y'all. And then we're going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. So just like that, and clip it. Then we're going to take our 19 to 20-inch piece. Take the inside of our mesh roller, and we're just going to roll it one time, just like that. Pull out that tube, pinch that middle, clip it, and flip it. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Roll once, pull that out, scrunch that middle. Now we're just going to scrunch from one side to the other. Bring both of those edges together. Okay, just like that. Then we are going to take our zip tie, bring it close, take that 10-inch ruffle, and we're going to put it right on top of that woodland ruffle. Unclip it, and then take your zip tie, wrap it around. Zip it at this point. You can go ahead and make sure you're pretty even. And then zip it tight. take that zip tie off, and now you're ready to put it on your wreath. We'll do that one more time at the end if you missed it. Where do you get the roller? It's just the inside of the mesh. So once you've used all the mesh on your roller, I just saved that piece. And you can see I put keep so I don't accidentally throw it away. And that's what I use. Okay. All right. Let's get our frame back up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put, here's the bars. We're going to put a piece of mesh here, here, and right in the middle. So bar, middle, all the way around. Then I went up and I measured 2 inches from that second bar onto the grid, and that's where we're going to put our next row. Thanks, Yvonne. Hey, hey. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our ribbon together. So these are 14 inches. Put one on top of the other. Fold it in half. Scrunch. I bring them around to the same side. Kind of lay it down. Make sure they're kind of even. Pinch that end. And now we're ready. So we're going to take another zip tie. I'm going to start at the bar. And I'm just taking that zip tie right around from one side to the other. And that's where our first piece is going to go. So we're putting that mesh right on there. Bring that zip tie around. Add your ribbon tails right on top of that. And zip it in. And clip it. Thanks for floating my boat. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going for. Now we're going to put one in the middle. So what you'll see me do is kind of put it here off to the side. And then once I get it attached, I slide it into this one. Now this kit is available on my website if you want the kit. If you just want the sign, it is available as well. Okay, so now we're going to go on that second bar. Place our mesh right on top of that. Grab your zip ties, bring them around. Put your ribbon tails, zip it in. Will I be offering any kits with gnomes? I don't plan to. That doesn't mean I won't. What are you kind of looking for, girlfriend? Howdy, howdy. Okay, so now I'm going to hold up those 2 ends and I'm going to slide this piece to the middle. See how I just kind of drug it? And then we're going to the bar. Not to the bar, but to the bar. So you can't add your zip ties beforehand. So that's why you see me until you get up to the grid. So that's why you see me just placing my zip ties as we go. Hey, hey, Angie. When will you have new kits? I come out with kits every other Friday. So this one came out last Friday. So not this Friday, but the following Friday, new kits will come out again. So every other Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So off to the side. It just makes it easier so you don't have to fight under that mesh. What y'all do this weekend? Anything fun? Okay, pick up this piece and slide it in. Did your mom enjoy her visit? My mom lives with me now. Fishing? Oh, I love to go fishing. Celebrated your sister's 90th birthday? Oh, with her boyfriend? Yeah, that was he didn't know what to think. Because she acted like she knew who he was all day. They talked and then that night somehow, I don't know, it just something happened and it clicked and she like realized who he was. And yeah. So I guess most of that first day she didn't really know who he was. But yeah, they had a good time. They had a good time. Getting ready for Kansas. Craft fair in the rain. Ugh, that's not fun. Yeah, we all had a good laugh afterwards, but an ice skating show. That sounds like fun. You went to New York. Absolutely, Mickey. Yeah, I had her working yesterday. But she had fun. I'm sure I will probably go back and recount those beads. Because I can't have anybody getting a set of beads and missing one or two. So I will go back and count those ones. But she had fun doing it. But I can't sell them until I count them. Just in case. So there are new bead sets on my website. And yes, there's some everyday, Halloween, and Christmas for those of us who are already planning ahead. So if you need some beads, those are available on my website as well. Fold laundry. I did most of our laundry yesterday. I did that too. So it is 4 different sets of beads at one price. Yes, I clustered them. I bulk them together because it's just to sell each pack. It's not worth it. So depending on the pack, you get 4 or 5 packs. So that's how I do them. Just make sure you read the description. It tells you exactly how many are in each pack. Like some of them, the newer ones that are the actual lemons, because they are so big, you only get 20. So I was thinking every other, like we did the ladybug. So the ladybug sign with buttons is on my website as well. But please remember, those buttons are not the same size as I used in the original design because they're no longer making them. But the sign with the round buttons is on my website. Yeah, she definitely felt like she was doing something. She had a good time. You picked branches out of your tree? All these storms. I guess we're supposed to get some more tomorrow. Did you like the ladybug signs? They are adorable. Thinking fall and summer isn't here yet. Exactly, I know, but you always got to be planning ahead, especially right now. I did pull some aside for kits as we get closer to the season, but I made most of them available already. Thanks for floating my boat. Hey, hey. No, they did not stop making the 14-inch wreath frames from Dollar Tree. They are still available. Hobby Lobby is putting out fall. I know I had seen some videos on TikTok where they were putting out Christmas, but I hadn't seen fall yet. Once we get past this first row, it'll go a lot quicker. How can you watch the video from the beginning? You can watch the replay either here on Facebook or YouTube. That's where you will find all my videos. So once it goes away on Facebook, it's always available on my YouTube channel. You don't want to think about, well, you better start thinking about Christmas, good friend. The red mesh is 19 inches. The blue mesh is 10. Christmas in July. Thanks, y'all. This one is a kit, so if you want to grab it, it's on my website. The first Wreath of Joy kit. We'll see how this one does and see if we want to do some more. You're new here. I see you use zip ties. Do they work better than the pipe cleaners? Jackie, I prefer zip ties because my hands just don't like those pipe cleaners. So I do prefer zip ties. It's all preference until you do that and hurt yourself. Any other newbies here? First time watching me? Thanks, beautiful disaster. All right, we've got one more. I can't find your videos on YouTube. They're all there, I promise you. I promise. They're all under playlist. So if you're looking for Patriotic, go to the Patriotic playlist. If you're looking for dragons, go to the Dragon playlist. Hold on, get my ribbon tails ready. Yeah, definitely easier on the hands if you use the needle nose and the zip tie gun. Oh, I said it out loud. Dadgummit. Okay. Hold on, I lost the other end. There we go. I always lose at least one of them. What do I mean by playlist? All the videos on my YouTube channel are by playlist, which means all of Patriotic is under Patriotic. All of Dragons is under Dragons. All flowers are under flowers, and so on. So that's what I mean by that. All right, now we're to the inside. So for the inside, let me turn it over. No, I do not, Dana Downs. Can you still work the tails easy, say with the pipe? Absolutely. Absolutely. Long time no see. Where you been, Alan Reed? I've been right here waiting for you. So you see bar, and I'm going right in the middle, 2 inches up from that second bar. Oh, that's cool. I should. Zip tie cutter. Usually I spell it out. So these ones are a little bit easier to manage. So I'm just putting it right in that zip tie. Still putting those ribbon tails right on top and then zip it around. And then take your needle nose, pull it tight. Take your zip tie GUN and tighten and cut that zip tie. And that zip tie gun, I just did it again, is listed in my Amazon storefront. Yeah, try the zip ties. I think you'll like them. I know after every once in a while I use the pipe cleaners, but my hands can definitely feel it. Can't you stop? You know how you get a word in your head and then you're just going to keep saying it? Kind of self-shitter. God. Oh, the things Dana makes me do. No flags have come up. I saw one come up on TikTok. It flagged me. I don't know how. I see so much worse things on TikTok. Kind of looking like a mess right now, but trust the process, y'all. I know, right, Beck? Especially when, people like Dana keep bringing it up and trick me into saying it. Oh, and the Monarch, I forgot about that. The Monarch butterfly kit is available again. So I bring a few of those out every year around this time. So if you're looking for the Monarch butterfly kit, it's available on my website as well. So there's two butterfly kits, the Patriotic butterfly and the Monarch butterfly. The butterfly kit, yeah, those are fun to make. I'll post the butterfly tutorial for the Monarch. That one's probably a couple years old. I'll look at it and see if I need to update it. But it's still a good video. All right, last one. Oh, see, I forgot my tails. That's all right, y'all. If you forget your tails, just add another zip tie. Look, Angie, I did the same thing you did this weekend. Just add another zip tie right on top. Right on top of the zip tie you already have. Add your ribbon tails. BJ, don't egg her on. Okay, no big deal if you forget them, y'all. All right, last set of ribbon tails, and then we're going to make one more mesh bundle to go right in the middle because that's where our sign's going. Don't lose your tail. We are making the eagle kit. All right, so then we're going to put this one right in the middle because that's where our sign's going to go so that we have a little something for our sign to sit on. Okay, so let's make it. You're going to need 2 clips and a zip tie. You're going to need 1 piece of 10-inch mesh, and we're going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. Clip it. Take your red 19-inch piece. Inside of your mesh roller. Roll it once. Pinch that middle. Clip it and flip it. Do the same thing to the other end. Roll one time, pull it out, pinch. Now we're going to scrunch from one end to the other. Bringing those together. Okay, so just like that. We're going to take our 10-inch ruffle. We're going to put that right on top of our 19-inch woodland ruffle. Take your zip tie. Wrap it around. Zip it together. Just zip it a little bit. You can let go. Make sure it's laying the way you want. Zip it up all the way. Cut off the excess zip tie. Now we're ready to add our piece. So we need 19 sets of mesh bundles. Okay, Okay, so we're just going to add this one right to the middle. Now there's probably enough mesh on there, but I just like to be sure and make sure we get enough mesh for our sign to sit on. All right, so now we've got everything on. I'm just gonna kind of fluff it, make sure everything's out. All right. Just get that out of my way. And we're going to fluff our ribbons. Why I say trust the process, because until we start fluffing, you're like, what the heck is she doing? But now you can see it start to come to life. Is there somewhere I can watch this video? You can watch it from the beginning right here on Facebook after my live, or you can watch it on YouTube. So this kit is available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. Or if you just want the eagle sign, it is available as well. This one is a recipe card, absolutely. So if you want the written recipe, downloadable recipe card with the ad-free tutorial and links and all that, it's available on my website as well. The red is not glitter ribbon, no. It's what they call the shiny ribbon. Yep, it's a kit and a card. It looks glittery. Yeah, they call it the shiny red, I believe. All right, so that's what we have so far. Now, my signs do not, I repeat, do not come with holes, but all you have to do is get you a jewelry punch. So poke your holes, or you can use cable mounts, whichever you prefer. The jewelry punch is listed in my Amazon storefront as well. Dana uses cable mounts. Yeah, it's really whatever you prefer. I prefer holes if I can get holes. Okay, so this is going to go right in the middle, just like that. And you can see I'm strategically placing my sign on the wreath where it looks like a ribbon tail may come over that pipe cleaner. Okay. Always well, not always, but most of the time there's a method to my madness. And I'm just feeding that pipe cleaner down in that mesh grid. To stick. Yeah, I use the E6000 if you're going to use your cable mounts. The staple gun is on there. Okay, so I don't want it smushed so it looks like it's smushing the wreath, but I don't want it sliding either. So, okay, so see how that ribbon just comes right over. So when you're looking at it like that, you don't see the thingamabobber. No, it doesn't always work, but I try. Okay, now you can be done here if you want. You can walk away and call it a day, or you can add a bow. I'm going to add a bow, but it's going to be a just like a one loop on each side bow. Because I don't want anything to take away from that amazing eagle in the middle. So yeah, we're just going to do like a one loop bow and that's it. So I'm going to do a 14-inch tail. We're going to do a 6-inch loop. Oh, you want me to show you what else you could do? Hold on, please. So you could do your regular bow if you wanted, like this. But let's do this. So we're not going to use the 1.5. So if you have a 2.5, here's what you can also do. You could put that 1.5 right on top of that 2.5. Do your regular, just move that whole daggone board and make them together. Isn't that cool? So however you wanted to do it, I'm just giving you options. So you want to keep it as tight as you can. And do it that way as well. So whichever way you want to do it, will work. Now he's kind of facing this way, so I'm going to put the bow over here. Now the 2.5 inch does not come in the kit, y'all. But if you have a little piece laying around, hold on, I'm trying to find. There we go. Yeah, I'll show you the back in just a minute. So if you keep that tight, that 1.5 inch tight around that 2.5 inch, it should not move. If it does, and you want to add just a dab of glue to the back so it does not move, you can do that. Just going to diag cut these. Curl them together. So there you go. So I will bring y'all up and then I'll show you the back as well. So there is your Wreath of Joy Eagle kit. Is that not amazing? I'm trying to get that ring light out of there for y'all. And here's the back. So once I know for sure I don't have to move anything, I will continue to twist these and put them back inside that grid so that these are not sticking out. There you go. So this kit is available on my website. If you don't want the kit, you already have most of the supplies. Just the sign is available as well. So either way you want it, monkeyscreations.com. Thanks, y'all. All the ones that were ordered this weekend are on the porch to ship out today. So if you already ordered up until maybe 5 yesterday, all orders were ready to ship. If you placed an order yesterday after 5, they will be ready to go. I'll get them packed up today to ship out tomorrow. So, oh, you bought the sign? I believe as of this morning, there were still some kits available. So if you want the kit, go grab it. Yep, it's an 8-inch sign. 8-inch sign. All right, y'all. I am out of here. What is Wednesday? Is Wednesday's not the 1st, is it? I'll have to look. Wednesday, y'all either be doing cups, pens, and bookmarks, or a wreath. I'm not sure. I'll have to see what date it is. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will see y'all Wednesday. All right? Bye, y'all.